All right, welcome back, everybody. We continue to learn more details on this breaking news. The two suspects in the Boston Marathon bombing identified. This coming from the Associated Press. They are coming from the Russian region of Chechnya. The 19-year-old Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is the suspect who is still on the loose, described with a white cap that was on backwards in all of the surveillance video, the one that you're seeing right there on your screen. Let's listen live right now with what's happening in Watertown.
When you think about if there is indeed, as NPR is reporting, a third person arrested.
Let's go back out to Bill Hemmer now to give us insight on what you expect the police now to announce. What do you expect them to say at this press conference other than they're still looking for suspect number 2?
Well, I tell you, Gretchen, frankly, I was surprised that we got the press conference we had at 4:30 in the morning. I think that's really forthcoming on behalf of the police because they didn't have all the answers at that point, but they had to inform the public of something and the media along with that after that wild shootout that happened around midnight last night. We will share that with our viewers a bit later this morning, and it is something to watch when you just hear these bullets ricochet and that sound just reverberates off the asphalt and the sidewalk and reverberates off the houses on both sides of the street. They had to say something after that, and they did, and I thought it was tremendous police work too. And I'm as I think about this story, and as we've been waiting news from the FBI, I cannot help but be impressed by the amount of control the FBI exerted on holding information until they were ready, until they were firm, until they were sure with this. You know, we get impatient, and, you know, but that's our problem. What the FBI has is a major terrorist problem on their hands that they're trying to solve. So they went to ground for 2 days, and what they emerged with, I really compliment them, you know, because what they emerged with shocked a lot of people and stunned people into action. In all likelihood, led to the apprehension of suspect number 1, now dead, and now this 19-year-old on the loose and on the run, but hopefully not for long.
Yeah, aptly said, Bill. I mean, the idea that the FBI came out yesterday, I sat there dumbfounded by the fact that they had been able to capture the images of these two terrorists with so much of their face to be identified.
We're listening live right now from our Fox News partners there in New York, who are also getting the latest information from reporters who are in Watertown and Boston this morning on the very latest situation. Hopefully we'll be able to check in with this press conference that it looks as though they're setting up to do here. But I want to let you know some of the new details that we just learned about one of the suspects here, the one that is on the loose. The one right there that's described with the white hat, his name, Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. He is a Russian. We're just learning right now that he was a college recipient from the Cambridge Ring and Latin School. He was using his Facebook page as of 8 p.m. last night, and we do understand he was identifying with Islam. That was some of the latest information that we have just been hearing out right now, and as far as what that activity was on Facebook. Still being investigated at this time, but that we're also learning that the other suspect, are their brothers. In the other one that had the dark hat on, as the screen moves over to show, that suspect is suspected to be dead after the shootout that happened overnight into the early morning hours. Now, we're going to gather some more information for you this morning and recap everything and keep listening in live to what's happening. All these details just coming out within the past few minutes, and things are developing. We want to take a break from that and go over